Hello, Bluetooth, it's the one and only Icebound Glaceon, and yes, I took a while to load my game. I actually got home about 6 minutes ago. That's what I get for having over 1,000 things downloaded in Scrap Mechanic. But no, I usually get home uh, about 20 minutes ago from work. But unfortunately, I decided to stay a little bit late. I did the same yesterday, but yesterday I didn't leave until about this time now. So I couldn't stream yesterday at all because there's kind of no point to stream when it's this late, right? Um, 'Cause it's already late. And a lot of people aren't able to join, unfortunately. So I wanted to show you guys what I've done in the meantime. Is he still gonna? Or is Yu-Gi-Oh? What the? Really sleep? So I've modified the car just a little bit. I don't know if it looks any better or any worse. Rounded out the edges a little bit. Give it a grill. Curved out the front. I also did the back a little bit differently. I obviously gave it a roof. Did the back window. Front window is still there, or maybe I added that as well. The sides still work, which is good. Fit right up in there. So that looks nice. That's a little boxy, but I don't know. I kind of like it. I still have yet to add the doors and to make this an actual convertible, so the top actually will come back. I'm tempted to give it proper suspension, but I don't know. I've also been working on this guy right here. This guy does have working doors, as you guys can see. I do have to lower the back here a little bit because I lowered the actual frame itself. It can't bottom out, so even if I slam this here, right, it can't hit the floor. It's going to be off by half a block, which is nice. I did add a door on the side there, which is also good. So let's see. Yeah, 5 for both. So these are the two vehicles I wanted to finish before I get into the variable suspension. I did do a video, make a DeLorean. I already have a DeLorean. I did already make a video on the variable suspension, but unfortunately, my computer is long since dead, so I have a show an accurate future working flux capacitor. No, you make one. But yeah, my computer has died since then, so I've lost all my progress, unfortunately. So I've had to redo, well, pretty much everything again, unfortunately. You don't want to make one. Well, if you want one to exist, then make it yourself. Or come up with a realistic thing to build. Because you can't do that in vanilla. There's probably a way to do it modded. You could probably make a time machine with electricity in vanilla, but I ain't doing it in this one. Okay, I kind of want to be lazy here, but I also kind of don't want to be lazy, so I'm going to be lazy. And this is gonna make more work for myself, isn't it? Ah, whatever. I did save this, right? Yeah. I haven't changed anything since then. So yeah, I can just delete all this crap, doesn't matter. I don't know I added the section on the bottom if I'm just gonna be deleting all the bottom right here. Doink. So now that that's like that, I can actually just take this and weld that right there. Again, I don't know why I put this part here, but I did anyways. AFB. But yeah, I don't do promotional stuff for other YouTubers, unfortunately. Only if I actually use someone else's stuff and or want to reference it. But yeah, neither of those are, yeah, unfortunately. So, none of those are the cases. As I said, I just want to finish this build and the car, and then we'll get on to the actual project for this video. Just like how that defies gravity. Oof. Okay, so this one goes there, that goes there. We gotta set the second controller, which is right there, and we'll set it to 75 red. And that should be, yeah, that part done. I still have a lot of aesthetic stuff to do, but I don't know if I'll get to all of them in this video, but I do want to try to get as most of it as I can done. I do feel like lowering the suspension a bit, just so this peg isn't there, but I don't know. I think it would look nicer. Because on the back it doesn't really matter having a peg there. Like I could just do that and then have a piece coming along here, which wouldn't be too bad. But now, as you can see, there's a lot more space in here now that we have that extra ground clearance. You can jump a little bit too, which is nice. Oops. A DDR. What's a DDR machine? A Dance Dance Revolution machine. Yeah, no. Didn't put this on the button or attached to the driver's seat. See, she's still. Oh yeah, she's a quick little bugger. Nope. Yep. High center's like an actual bus. Whee! Even though it's not supposed to be a bus, it's supposed to be a motorhome. Whee! But yeah, this took way too long to build. I didn't really get much done either. It's because I deleted a bunch of stuff and re-welded a bunch of stuff. Yeah, I could redo the suspension a bit, but I am going to save this. So let's just give her a quick paint. Top will be white, I believe. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, top will be white. The sides will be, I don't know, beige? Let's do beige. Actually, this part has to be dark gray. And the rest can all be beige. Maybe that, well, yeah, no. And then we can take this, go there, there. Mm-hmm. 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 I said just a quick paint job. Oh my god. Really, Sleep? Bring in a controversial freaking topic just like that. Why not, I guess. Fuck. I don't know why you do that. I really don't. Yeah, let's just paint the whole bottom part there dark gray. And then we'll paint these black. Should we do them silver? Some black. Mm-hmm. Why would I tell him that? Like, you probably don't. So why would I lie to him? I sound depressed. Probably not as energetic as normal, but not necessarily depressed. I've actually been in a lot better mood lately, which is rather nice. Oh my god, looks. Oh my lord. Did I forget anything? Oh my lord, that is. Uh, oh, that is beautiful. I love it. I love it. That's it's so bad. I've already sent a picture of the location I work at. Just searched up on my server since you came back. Okay. I ain't gonna do all the work for you. Well, he lives with me, so I don't really get a choice there. I'm gonna make this thing so so ugly. Intentionally too, because why the fuck not? Love it. Just do that. We'll just do a green strip along the sides. Actually, this part I'm gonna do. Huh. Just gave away an Eevee plush. So if I started crying, you'd give me an Eevee plush? Is that how this works? Yeah, maybe it looks a little bit better. I don't know. I think I'm just no good at making cars. Certainly fun to use though. Just, wow, bash it. That should be okay. That's right. I gotta paint that part black. I kind of don't want to put the vent there. I don't know. I'll decide that later on. For now, though, it's so bad. There's half a year of scrap streams for every VR stream. Did Dave cross it the other day? Okay, so something I want to try. This is gonna be dumb, but I want to try it. Let's see. So I need. Where is it? That, and I need that. And maybe a bearing too, just in case game wants to be dumb. So she's on the lift right now. Actually, you know what? I could just do that piece, then I wouldn't have any issues. Oh, and I'll need a switch. But no, a lot of people came to my channel because of Scrap Mechanic. So I kind of don't want to just abandon Scrap Mechanic, and I do enjoy streaming it. I used to do, well, a lot of just Pokemon way back when. So you're right, I do need a little bit of variety. Because I do want to be a variety channel. Huh, those get affected differently. Well, if I want to turn into just hover mode, the steering still works. Oh, that's beautiful. I love that. Just you're just driving along and just that vehicle needs legs. Whee! Just I want to try something. I don't know if it'll work, but I'm curious. Whee! Sorry, I had to. When Carl's next stream? I don't know. Go to his channel. Because I don't actually know. Okay. Let's see. Next thing I want to try. Because there's several ways I can do this kind of suspension. But I want to try them first before I, commit. Okay. So then I'll put this on a lift. And we will get rid of that, and that. We'll also get rid of that, and that. What did I forget? Why is... Oh. So I didn't get rid of the top ones yet. Oh, well. Whatever. I can re-weld it. Surprised you don't just... Yeah, of course we still live together. Yeah, I saw the Pokemon DLC. It's paid for. You have to buy it. It's dumb. It's a waste of money. I don't know. I already didn't want to spend money on the new Pokemon game, so seeing that the DLC costs money was just, well, it pissed me off, frankly. So, yeah. I don't know why Nintendo. Well, we know why Nintendo does it. They want money, right? They just want money. So they're doing what they want, and they're doing it how they want to do it, which is their best to make fucking money because that's all they fucking want is money. They don't even care about the players anymore. They see they're turning into fucking Mr. Krabs. Which, frankly, as I said, pisses me off. See, did this side? Oh, I did. It's just a one side left. And I guess I'll place a controller. One, and one. One and one. One and one. I can delete that. Place it on a lift. So I know those are not going to be welded. So I have to redo it. Then I need to hook up all of these to that switch. Cool. So I wonder if this even works. Ooh. Huh. Okay, I wonder if this would magically work upside down. Okay. So we have them all hooked into a switch. Okay, so if I drop it when it's like that, all the weight's being put on that. That's not what we want. Why don't I just do a Okay, I'm gonna put a controller just to lock that bearing and that bearing. So it does compress a little bit. Now it should compress, yeah, even more. But obviously this method will not work. Again, for obvious reasons. I don't know why that's crooked. I do not get why that's crooked. I did put these two platforms at the same height, right? Yeah. And there's no reason why that should be crooked. I guess if we try putting a lot more weight on it. Or is there just like no flex? Is there really no flex in the back? It can't be that stiff, can it? Oof. Then we activate piston. If we increase it, oh, all the weight's being put on those pistons. They're not even able to fully extend at this point. So it's trying, but it can't. So that method will not work. I was hoping to do it without stop giving your card to more. Oof. I don't even have Sarah Unfriend on my Switch, so why'd I ask her for yours? I don't even have the Wi-Fi thing for my Switch. I don't even have my Switch. My friend has it. I let him borrow it for, well, it's probably been a month now since his birthday. Fucking waste of $500 on the goddamn Switch. That's all that was. Okay, so how am I gonna build this? Speaking of Sarah, she's probably waking up about now. I don't know why you guys keep doing that. The whole good job bullshit makes no sense to me. I'm not even gonna read chat because I know it's just sleep hour. And I also have something I have to look at on the other monitor. Hmm. Hmm. So if I take, that's just hypothetically here. If I take say this, right? Let me first put it on a bit. I'll just put it on a platform, doesn't matter. So if I take that and I take this, right? Then I go next to it, right? And let's go down to about right here, should be fine. Right? Obviously these will all be inside of each other, so it, I'll compact it even more. Right? So, oh no, because this has to be extended right now. So it has to be in a position where it's not extended. Okay, well that's simple. All I have to do is put that there, that there. Right? And then set this to a range of 1. And put that there. So when I turn it off, it pre-compresses it. And this can still retract, right? But right now it just retracts normally. And if we pre-compress it, the only problem with doing it this way is now it doesn't have a lot of travel, right? Again, as I said, well, I'll put this inside of the other, right? So I kind of want to actually increase the height of this when this gets extended or retracted. Yeah. So you retract this, and then this block goes up by 1, if that makes any sense. Which makes me feel like this right here needs to be the weld point to the vehicle. Because if this goes up, right, it stays level with that. Right? If this makes any sense. Right? Apparently the game does not like that. Oh yeah, they're inside of each other right now, so the game doesn't like that. Cool. But yeah, so now all I have to do is put this inside of there. Well, right? Or do I put it up here? Because okay, so we still have that one there. So I want that one, right? So now, yeah, which is fine. Right? So now I just have, well, it's already pre-compressed by half a block, but it's retracted, which is fine. Which means I would just need to put this inside of there, put a screw on that, or a block, maybe a screw. Okay, so now I can actually read chat again. I have to listen to the chat. Oof. But yeah, I was just looking at an image, so I can get an idea of what I wanted to do with the new one. So, yeah. I could also have the piston pre-extended, but I don't think people would like me having a pre-extended piston. But then again, if I got it down to, something that small, who cares, right? Okay, so let's try all by yourself. Oof. Wait, can a suspension piece be pushed in by... here, I'll go like that. I'm just curious how much it could be pushed in by. Oh, so it can only be pushed in by a block. So we have it pre-compressed like that. We can't do that with the small suspension like that. So we would have to use the bigger one, unfortunately, if we're doing it in this way. Which means it just got larger. Joy. Alright. I mean, the only reason I was wondering this is because this actually gives me more space to play with, which is actually really nice. Maybe not as much as I thought I needed. Do I have to... Okay, let me just... Do I have to do that? Yeah, that's a lot of space to be taken up. There's a new song from Frozen. Oh wait, wasn't there a second Frozen that came out? I don't know, I don't remember. Wasn't there a second Frozen movie that came out? Was it good? It's alright. I know, I haven't really watched a lot of movies. Ah, fuck, I forgot double bearing it. Can you not? Can't forget to freaking put a bearing on this. Alright, now I should be able to weld that to that. Oh, I forgot to put a block on there because I'm a fucking dumbass. Oh my god, they deleted both blocks? Say what? Gotta love the game sometimes. Two bearings, yep, and a block. And we weld. I hope those actually weld together. Now let's take it off lip, put it on a lip, take it off lip, put it on a lip. Let's try welding this to something. Okay, good. That did actually stay in its proper spot, which is good. So wait, what happens if I theoretically extend this piston right now? Uh-huh. Okay. Okay, so now what happens if we weld it to something? Right? And then extend it. Huh. That actually might be a problem. Because that might mean that I have to change what block it is. Unless I can do that. Oh boy. But I don't think I want to do that. Hmm. No, I have not played the new Smash Bros. Looks so weird. Let me just like take a picture of like just that. First of all, my Switch, as I said, I don't have my Switch. Second of all, I've already played it. I didn't really like it. And it's fucking $80. That's like how much I make in like freaking half my shift. I made a penis. Sure. Don't need a Switch. Okay, so that's how my. Okay, that's almost how my suspension works. You have to extend it by one on the bottom there, and now that works. See? So now if you add weight, yeah. Actually, it should technically be weight in the other way, but yeah. So it's not gravity that pulls down the tire, it's being pushed up, right? So like if we did that and then went like this. Wait, did that bottom one really not move? Like at all? Oh, well, there's your problem. Just like that bottom one should move. Fucking forgets a bearing. Jesus Christ. No wonder it wasn't compressing at all when I did that. Am I making a light switch? Oh my lord. There we go. See, that makes more sense. Right? So this only has one resistance right now. Right? But if we wanted to give it more resistance, how would we give it more resistance? Because I could literally just rebuild the one I had, but that uses 2 pieces of suspension. And I kind of want to do it without actual suspension. Hmm. Hmm. Because I always figured if you increase the length of this right here, that it should act as if it's got more resistance. So what I was kind of thinking of doing was having a little dummy thing like this. Of course, we don't need that. But we do need that piece, though, however. Sadly. I want to have to put a freaking piston in there. But if I have to, I have to. But what I think I'm going to do for now, just to test to see if it even works, is I'm going to put it over here. And obviously we can move it later. Well, I can move it later. 1 and 1. Okay, so this thing should have a set resistance right here, right? And then if we say extend these by both 1 block, right? Then it should be a higher resistance. But again, that can break. You preferred when I worked at a... Wow. Oof. I'm actually making more money now, which is nice. And the management doesn't treat me like shit. Which is also nice. But yeah, and then when I have suspension like this, what I was thinking of doing, right, is having it go length, like having 2 of these go down a single thing and then having a little bearing right here. And then having the wheel over here, and then another wheel over here. If that made any sense? So then have this little toggle here. Something so dumb and simple just to increase the resistance. So, yeah, that was my plan. Wouldn't be very hard to just throw a piston in there, but yeah. Let me do that right now. the easiest way to throw one in there is you just go like that, that. Take a controller, you go here, and go there, then you set this up to like, I don't know, 90. Put that there. Take a block like this, I don't know, like a screw, doesn't fucking matter. Do that, build this to there. We can delete that, and now this, right, can go directly into a bearing and into that. Right, so now you just have to set this to a range of 1, and we can get rid of this. Right? So now we have something that's same size, right? It only extends by 1 block when you want to increase the resistance. So yeah, this is what I was planning to do for the vehicle. So I just need 2 of these. Of course, that's gonna push on there. Damn. I also should have put this to a bearing right here just so it can, well, that part doesn't need to rotate, so it's not a big issue. But this part might have an issue. I hope not. I don't know. I hope that doesn't have an issue. If it does, then I'll have to move it, but at that point, whatever. Yeah, so we need that many of those. And then we need to make a, well, a test vehicle for now that we can actually throw this into. Just to test to see if it actually works. If not, then, well, fuck me. Wait, why 18 years? What happens in 18 years? I'm just curious. Is this even... Oh, it is. But yeah, what happens in 18 years? If you don't mind me asking. Because I'm quite curious. Oh, and some of these have to build in the other direction too. But for now, I think I'm only going to build in the one. Because I is lazy. Okay, so I'm going to like drill out a hole here. And we need, I don't know, that much room. Should be more than enough. Yeah, more than enough room. Again, suspensionless suspension. That's variable. It just sounds weird when I say it. Like it's suspension that doesn't use suspension. Again, I'll fix all this stuff later. For now, I just want to get it, working. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I hope this works. Well, I need to give it room to extend because I'm fucking dumb. Oh, did I put it on the wrong? I welded it to the wrong fucking piece. Supposed to weld it there. Cool. Much better. Which means reconnect those. Oh, okay. Wait, your friend graduates in 18 years? That has a lot more resistance than I expected. Oh, yeah, that works. Look at you can stiffen it. You can totally stiffen. This is yes, that fucking works. Suspensionless suspension. Oh my god. And the thing is, I can make this work with a piston engine too. I could have variable suspension with a piston engine if I wanted to. Think how stupid that sounds, because it is. It's stupid, but I could. I absolutely, totally could. Damn. Okay, let me just pull these in by one actually, because I don't want them to stick out that much. Oh, that is beautiful. That this actually works. I am ecstatic that this actually works. Okay, now to do the front. We extended it by the back by 1 block, so now we have to delete a block from the front. And how much room did we need? Yeah, quite a bit of room, unfortunately. This suspension only goes up, so I will actually be holding it together underneath using a sign. Well, no, I'll just fucking do it with blocks or something. Yeah, I'll just do it with blocks, doesn't matter. Just so we don't have this big arch going over top. Because I think that looks dumb, but that could also just be me. Oh, I want to try driving this now. And we could stiffen that even more by extending that even more, but we don't need to. Alright, so we go 3 blocks away from the front. Right? Yeah. Then we draw something like that. About there. And then I can put a line straight through. Then I can carve away all of that and all of that. And then I can, well, take out a little bit more. Take out, we'll take out those. And it goes back another 3 blocks from the wheels. This takes up a lot of space. But hella worth it. Because it works. Surprisingly. Wait, what? Do I have these at different points? 2 blocks away, 2 blocks away. If I do... That's 2 blocks away, which means it's just this side. I need to do that. There we go. I'm still surprised this actually works. It's a hell of a lot of bearings, but like, it works. Can't go wrong with bearingless fucking suspension. Or sorry, suspensionless suspension. Oh, this side I'm actually going to do a tad differently. Because I'm going to put in these joints here. And then I'm going to do this. For obvious reasons. Well, hopefully obvious reasons. Cool. So now I just need to do that, do that. That one's gonna have a little bit of issue turning, but you know, whatever. Oh, that's a weld point. Huh. Minor inconveniences. Just put on a lift and weld it. Why don't I just do that? Yeah. Alright, so now we just hook up all of that to there. Then we add a engine. To like there. Then we add some metal. Then we'll add a seat. Need to reverse both of those. Then we add this to that, and that. Set this to like there. And then we will add, oh my god, $4.99. And another one. We'll add 2 of those. I'm going to hook that up to the seat. Make sure all those can extend. Perfect. Steering, yeah, steering on the one side. Unfortunately, yeah, I'm going to have to fix that later on. But that's whatever for now. Okay, so we will weld this to there. And we weld this to there. So if you noticed, it's fully cambered. Okay. Oh my god. That one metal piece just weighs so much. I love it. Freaking thank you, Pingu, for doing that. That's... Oh my god. Okay. It's not... Okay. I think it's right about there. Should be the middle of the vehicle. If not, oh well, whatever. Oof. Okay, how much does it handle one of those? Oh wow. Yeah. Variable suspension. Like you can see it's not having a fun time until you yeah, I don't think it's gonna like that much weight, unfortunately. So let's actually remove that because that's quite a bit of weight. So I think I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna add a skirt along the side. Right? And this should be more than enough weight than what we need. Right? So if we drive right now, yeah, and if we stiffen it, oof. Okay, let's make this thing actually heavier. It's too light. Uh, but if you notice, it compresses quite a bit, and then we stiffen it. Yeah, that's so nice that we can toggle that. But yeah, 499 is way too much metal. Unfortunately, it does show that it works, but still can't believe I got that working though. So the next thing to do would be to connect the front and the back by doing the ugly method. Just so I don't have that bar along the bottom. I don't know what the new Discord looks like. I must be still on the old one because I see no issues with it, like at all. Cause I don't know what you guys see, but it's definitely not the same thing I see. Let's just make the whole thing out of fucking metal. Oh, there you go. So you can. Then we activate it. Yeah. I guess that's not really much noticeable. See, how much does it compress? Oh my. Okay, yeah, that is top heavy. It compresses. No, it doesn't compress. It compresses. Yeah, I'd say that works. I dropped 3 anime. I think I dropped more than that. Cause I'm pretty sure one of them was Bleach, right? Oh, the second season of the that one anime. Yeah, it was bad. No, I haven't watched Naruto. Uh, file. Uh, swap blocks. Old block, wood, new block, metal. Swap. Cool. And save and overwrite. And it looks like shitty right now because we have to unpaint everything because it's all the color of wood. Don't really want to do the wood one. I want to do all metal. Yeah, she's pretty stiff. Or pretty flexible right now. I don't know why I said stiff. It's the opposite of stiff. Whee! Right? Compresses a lot. And if I stiffen it, should compress a lot less. Unless I break it. I didn't know it could break. Huh. Oh yeah, I went straight through the... Huh. Oh, is it actually hitting that? Son of a bitch. Didn't think it would actually hit that. Well, that's a slight problem. Fuck it. I'm gonna use the sign underneath. Like, I could always attach the front to the back with a piece of suspension, but like... Or, not suspension, piston. Whee! And if I stiffen it, whee! Yeah, it does act a little bit differently. Okay, so let's take a... Alright, so let's take the 499 block. Let us make it top heavy as all hell by placing it right there. Right? So you can see that it's, well, it's bottom out. And yeah. Yeah, the very suspension works. Doesn't like being that heavy. Yeah, see, you can be bottomed out and flip a switch. And you're no longer bottomed out. Oh, I love that. Then you just be like, yep, no longer bottomed out. It's actually really nice. Just, yeah, I'm bottomed out, unfortunately. You know, sucks to be me, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But, yeah. I didn't put that in the center. There we go. I did put it in the center this time, right? Oh, there isn't really a... Huh. Did I not center this creation? Well, that's dumb of me. There we go. And I have to reattach the switch to the seat. Oh wow. But why isn't it extending on the front? Oh, it's because it disconnected on the front. Doy, because I disconnected the front and the back, because I'm dumb. There we go. So, needless to say, you can bottom out your car, or you can increase the suspension. I didn't know it was the final season, and no, I'm not. And what type of anime do I like? You literally have my list. Uh, kind of. uh, no, he didn't update the old one. Darn. Kind of wanted to show it, but I guess he's still working on it. But then again, it would be on his workshop. Oh no, yeah, he's still working on it. Hmm. So if you guys liked the video, hit the like button. If you disliked it, why are you still watching? There's so many YouTubers that do this kind of stuff better. Sorry I was quiet in this video. As I said, it was quite a long day and I'm tired. I just want to go to bed. But I did also want to build this and I kind of wanted to show it on stream. So, yeah, why not, right? But I'll see you guys in the next video. Also, if you guys have any creations you've made and you want me to see, not just in Scrap Mechanic but in other games as well, head to my server, go to the community creation section and post your creations there. I do not shout out channels, I just show creations. Uh, Obviously, if it intrigues me, if it doesn't, then I'm sorry. Um, Also, I do announce on my server before I stream, so usually about 4 or 6 hours in advance, so you don't even have to, you know, worry about being subscribed or anything on YouTube. It's just, if you want to, you can, but you don't have to. Um, my goal is eventually to live off of YouTube, but I doubt I'll ever get that in my lifetime. So my goal is to get to 1,000, and then I can quit YouTube. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, 1,000 would be nice. One day I hope to get there. Maybe like 2025 or when survival mode finally comes out for Scrap Mechanic. Dunno. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.